Welcome back, MTG Burgeoning community and YouTube viewing audience. If you're still hanging out with the latter and haven't joined the former yet, click that subscribe button now. When you do, you become eligible for this channel's subscriber rewards series, all of which you can peruse in the description below. In today's Top 10s Day Wednesday video, we're going to take a look at the 10 most valuable cards originally printed in pre-constructed commander decks. Hello, Burgeonites! We're back with another Top 10s Day Wednesday video. Today, we're considering all original cards printed in past pre-constructed commander decks. No reprints. All card values are noted through tcgplayer.com market price. Let's begin. Number 10 on our list is Champion's Helm. Champion's Helm is the only equipment or artifact to make this list. It was first printed in the original Commander product released back in 2011 in the Political Puppets Jeskai deck. Its only other reprint was during the Kaladesh Aether Revolt block when it was reprinted as a Masterpiece Invention. The current value of this card is around $25. It's important to note that the cheapest card on this list is nearly $25, establishing a satisfactory floor of value considering that most of these decks can be purchased for around the same price at release. Number 9 on our list is Thrasios, Triton Hero. Thrasios, Triton Hero was part of a cycle of legendary creatures with the partner mechanic that debuted in Commander 2016. If a creature has partner, then it can be paired with another creature with partner, meaning that a player can have two commanders in the command zone. In addition to this new mechanic, Commander 2016 also debuted Magic's first ever 4-color legendary creatures, each of which acted as the front-facing commander for each respective 4-color deck. This set of commander decks is still my all-time favorite commander product. Thrasios Triton Hero's ability has allowed players to draw and or play their entire decks in a format where generating infinite mana is not inordinately difficult. Thrasios is paired with Timna the Weaver as the partner commanders for the popular CDH combo control deck TNT. Thrasios is the 19th most played commander over the last 2 years as per EDHREC.com. He was reprinted as an etched foil in Commander Legends, which cannot be considered a meaningful reprint. His Commander 2016 version is valued at around $28, which is cheaper than his etched foil variant. Currently, I do have a copy of Thrasios Triton Hero in my 5-color Kenrith the Returned King Good Stuff deck, a build that was influenced by a series of YouTube videos released by Tolarian Community College. Number 8 on our list is Kindred Discovery. Kindred Discovery was originally printed in the Draconic Domination deck in Commander 2017 and is a blue enchantment that pays off with tribal rewards. Whenever a creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield under our control or a creature you control of the chosen type attacks, you draw a card. This enchantment is popular in the Ur-Dragon and Alila Artful Provocateur decks. Kindred Discovery has not been reprinted thus far, and its current value is around $28. I play with copies of Kindred Discovery in tribal decks featuring human legends and slivers. Number 7 on this list is Primal Vigor. Primal Vigor was first printed in the Commander 2013 deck Power Hungry. The sealed pre-constructed commander decks returned after a 1-year absence with a deck featuring each of Magic's 5-color shards. Primal Vigor is a global enchantment pseudo-version of Doubling Season, allowing each player to double the number of creature tokens created as well as double the number of +1/+1 counters placed on creatures. Primal Vigor sees play in a lot of Reese the Redeemed and Prosh Skyraider of Care decks where creature tokens are vital. Primal Vigor has been printed in The List, but that cannot be considered a meaningful reprint. Its current value is around $29. Throughout my catalog of active Magic decks, I do not play with any copies of Primal Vigor. As a deck-building principle, I generally do not include cards in my decks from which my opponents can benefit. For the exact same mana investment, but for a much higher financial investment, I prefer to play with Doubling Season, which I have copies of in Saskia the Unyielding, Zaxara the Exemplary, and Riku of Two Reflections. Number 6 on our list is Timna the Weaver. We return to Commander 2016 for another creature with the partner mechanic. Timna the Weaver was printed in the Open Hostility deck, which featured Saskia the Unyielding as the deck's 4-color commander. Timna is paired with Thrasios Triton Hero in the popular CDH combo control deck TNT. She was reprinted as an etched foil in Commander Legends, which cannot be considered a meaningful reprint. Her current value is around $30. I play with a copy of Timna the Weaver as part of the 99 in a Human Legend build, which was constructed by the MTG Burgeoning community. Number 5 on our list is Edgar Markov. Edgar Markov made his debut in the Commander 2017 deck Vampiric Bloodlust. The deck is one of 4 tribal-themed decks from 2017. Each front-facing commander came equipped with a powerful new mechanic called Eminence, and Edgar Markov may have the most powerful version of it. If Edgar is in the command zone or on the battlefield, whenever its controller casts a vampire spell, they create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. Due to his Eminence mechanic, it is no wonder that Edgar Markov is the 7th most played general commander as per EDHREC.com over the last 2 years. Edgar Markov has not been reprinted thus far, and his current value is around $32. I have an Edgar Markov Vampire Tribal deck that tries to take advantage of the Eminence mechanic by casting numerous vampire creature spells, cantrips to draw more vampire spells, and graveyard recursion in order to return these creatures to my hand or to the battlefield after imminent board wipes. Number 4 on our list is Deflecting Swot. Deflecting Swot was first introduced in the Commander 2020 deck Arcane Maelstrom, which released with the Coria layer of behemoths. It's a part of a cycle of cards that are free to play if the spell's caster also controls a commander. Deflecting Swot allows its caster to choose a new target for target's spell or ability. It has not been reprinted thus far, and its current value is around $33. I play with a copy of Deflecting Swot in my Xenagos God of Revels deck. Number 3 on our list is Teferis Protection. We return to the 2017 Commander deck Vampiric Bloodlust. This is the only deck that features more than one card from the same deck. Teferis Protection changed the rules of phasing when it was released, modifying the pre-existing rulings that tokens cease to exist once phased out. This made the presence of Teferis Protection in the Edgar Markov-led Vampiric Bloodlust deck even more powerful, as all the tokens created by Edgar would not be lost as a result of phasing. Teferis Protection phases out all permanents the caster controls, in addition to preventing that player's life total from changing. Teferis Protection has not seen a meaningful reprint yet, being printed in Mystery Boosters and the Secret Lair Drop Series Extra Life 2020. Its current value from Commander 2017 is around $36. I play with copies of Teferi Protection and Scion of the Ur-Dragon, the First Sliver, and Kenrith the Return King 5-color good stuff. Number 2 on this list is Fierce Guardianship. We return to Commander 2020 and its cycle of free spells with Fierce Guardianship. Debuting in the Timeless Wisdom deck, Fierce Guardianship allows a player to counter-target non-creature spell if they control a commander. It has not seen a reprint thus far and currently is valued at around $37. I play with a copy of Fierce Guardianship in my Scion of the Ur-Dragon deck, which is the most popular deck featured so far on this channel based upon total number of views. And number 1 on this list is Dockside Extortionist. The number 1 card on our list is the only card from Commander 2019, and it debuted in the Mystic Intellect deck. When Dockside Extortionist enters the battlefield, its controller creates X treasure tokens, where X equals the total number of artifacts and enchantments controlled by that player's opponents. This can be such a shift in resource advantage for the investment of a meager 1 in red, particularly if Dockside Extortionist is paired with blink effects and or clone effects. Dockside Extortionist has not been reprinted thus far, and its current value exceeds $44. It's the only card on this list to crack the $40 barrier. Just missing the top 10 list was Titania, Protector of Argoth from Commander 2014, and Karloff of the Ghost Council from Commander 2015. Commander 2018 represents the lowest value, as Retrofitter Foundry is valued at around $15, the highest of any card from the Commander 2018 decks. And that's the way the news goes. Burgeonites, click that subscribe button on your way out, and may your turn 1 always consist of Command Tower into Sol Ring.